Thank you so much for joining me for the November intuitive tarot reading for the sign of Virgo. I would like to thank you for joining me once again. I hope everyone is having a beautiful month of November so far. And I would like to give a special thank you to all of you for all of the love that you've shown me through your various comments, your likes, shares, and subscribes. I am so grateful. I am truly grateful at the response I have received so far, and I would like to just thank you. Now, for your reading this month, I am using the Celtic cross spread to give me an idea of the overall energies that you will be experiencing. And for your reading, in the position of the overall energy for you, you receive the world in reverse. And this could be an overall energy this month of delay or impatience of some sorts. This could also be a lack of fruition due to recklessness and or general stagnation. Now you do have the wheel in reverse that's crossing you, which is indicating that you will find the answer to a question, problem, and or situation that you are looking for if you stand for a moment and view everything from a broader perspective. A turn of events is in front of you this month. And I do believe the sign of Aquarius received this card as well. I believe I've done a few of these readings today, but I know there was another sign that also received this message as well. And this is basically saying that fate is spinning off in new directions for you. So definitely be prepared for new moments, new things happening this month, new actors come into play in your story for the month of November. Definitely remember to be brave and to seize the opportunities as they come as well. Also, be cautious to realize and accept the fact that fate is the result of what we have already done. Try to maintain balance in the midst of all of these changes going on for you this month. In the position of your recent past, you drew the Eight of Pentacles, indicating that recently you have been very satisfied with your work. You've been much like the apprentice. You've been studying your craft with great orientation to details. In the position of your future, you drew the Eight of Wands, which is indicating that in the near future, you will encounter some good news concerning an acceleration of sorts. This card is about new movement and or relationships for you. You could experience some swift action, motion, and or a journey this month. In the position of which you are manifesting, you drew the Death in reverse. And this is a strong sense of trying to manifest change, but it's mixed with a feeling of dread and horror as a result of an attachment or a bondage to something. Inertia and stagnation could possibly be the problem that's causing this. You may need new ideas to kind of break the ice. This card is basically saying that it is time to cut the obsolete in your life for the month of November. In the position of your subconscious, you drew the High Priestess, indicating that subconsciously you possess a hidden wisdom, or you could be very intuitive. You have a lot going on underneath the surface, and you are now actually listening to your inner voice and realizing your inner strength and your potential. In the position of your advice for the month, you have the Hermit in reverse, And the Hermit is actually the card that represents you, my dear Virgos, but you have it in reverse, which is indicating that your advice is not to lose your connection with your inner self this month. Beware of any arrogance, obstinacy, and impatience. Also, be sure not to refuse good advice as well that comes with this card. And then you do have the Judgment card in the position of your external influences, which are influences and energies that you will experience this month, but will have no control over it. And this is indicating that your external influences may include some serious changes in your life. Usually, they are usually those changes that we fear the most. If we embrace the change with courage and vision, we will actually profit from it. Now, you could always procrastinate and fear the change, and you might be fine for a little while. Although you will eventually have to relive that whole cycle all over again, and it may be with even worser circumstances and or players into effect the next time around. We must understand that at this time, fear is the greatest enemy of change for you this month. In the position of your hopes and fears, you drew the Seven of Wands, and this is indicating that you are hoping for the ultimate success, the victory after many battles, I guess we could say. This card is also indicating perseverance and courage are things that you have in the sector of your hopes. In the position of your outcome for the month, you drew the Three of Wands in reverse. Now, this is indicating you could possibly experience some frustrations, impatience, arrogance, and or a feeling of talents wasted this month. Be careful to watch out for ulterior motives as well. Possible betrayals and arrogance could come up for you too. Now, to turn this card right side up, because we always have the opportunity to reverse, to not to reverse, but to alter a situation. We don't have the control. We don't have the power to. We don't have the power to change situations as they come to us, situations and people and events, although we do have the power and control over how we react to them, which in turns is the cause and effect portion, which will lead to that particular situation ending up as a positive or a negative situation for us. So, in the reversal, the Three of Wands in the reversal position as your outcome card, what we would have to do to turn this right side up is you would have to be the person that ventures on your own adventures alone. You would have to go on your own adventures alone. Although this card is indicating that through help along the way, partnership and effort, that you will be able to overcome hardships and enjoy your rewards finally. Now, you did draw an extra card. Well, there was actually an extra card that flew out for you, which I view as extra special messages that come from Spirit for you for that particular time period that I'm doing the drawing for. And your extra message was the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And this card is basically telling you to be very, very careful of your money management this month, that it will be a very crucial thing for you. A very crucial, and it will actually be a requirement for you to carefully manage your money this month. Now, I hope you have enjoyed your reading for the month of November 2015. I invite you to check out your reading for December of this year, as well as the 2016 yearly tarot forecast as well. And I invite you to leave your comments to let me know how all of this plays out for you. Um, I hope I have been of some help to give you some ideas of how you can maneuver through some of these challenging energies. We all go through good energies every month, and then we have a set of challenging energies as well. So there's always the good and the bad. So I kind of leave the good energies alone, and I try to go through the bad energies the best way I can, and give you an option of a way that you could reverse that card, or reverse that energy that could possibly be coming to you for that month. So let me know how everything goes. Feel free to leave your comments and to subscribe. I thank you all and love you all, and wishing you a wonderful November. Love and light. Namaste.